Hello, Facebook family and friends. It's Edwin Cabrera coming to you live from Manassas, Virginia. Have you ever heard that old saying that says, I will believe it when I see it? Have you ever said that? I have. I've said it plenty of times, and I've thought it. And I believe that in that concept, if you have said that before, put a one on the chat there, or put a check, put something, put a hello. Hey Lou, how you doing? And D. So can you imagine, all these people with imagination, they first imagined it before they saw it. So they had to believe in it before seeing it. It's the opposite. It's the other way around. You have no vision if you only can believe on what you see. We have a whole imagination that opens up the world to us if we ever really flip it and say, I will see it when I believe it. Which means you have to become it. You have to think about it. You have to be it. You can't just say, oh, this is going to happen without you really considering having faith in the fact that it is going to happen. And what do you have to become in order for it to happen? You can't imagine that the guy who, the Wright brothers who saw people flying, when people say, you can't fly, are you kidding? They saw it before they even actualized it, so they had to see it first and believe in it first before they saw it actually happen. I know. I remember the story that Tony Robbins says, and he talks about a reporter. When Walt Disney died, before the Epcot Center became a reality and everything else, and the reporter, asked Walt Disney's brother, "Isn't it sad that your brother died before seeing the actual Epcot Center, materialize?" And the brother told the reporter, "You have no vision. My brother saw this before it was ever done." He had the vision. He projected himself into the future. He saw the possibilities. So he saw it before it was actual. So he believed it before it was. And that's what you got to do. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to believe that you have a future and a purpose and a mission that is much bigger than you are. If that's really what you're striving to go towards, then you have to believe that it will happen, and you can't let anything deter you from that belief. So you have to believe it before you see it. If you don't believe it, it will not happen. It's kind of flipping the script around. So believe it and it will happen. That's another thing. If you start thinking, maybe, now you start doubting, you start having insecurities, and you let that fear and you let all that stuff happen to you, it will never happen. So in order to believe it before you see it, you must eliminate fear, insecurity, doubt. You must eliminate all that stuff. Does that make sense? I don't know. If it makes sense to you, say it makes sense. All right. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Have a great night. This is Edwin Cabrera signing off here in Manassas, Virginia. Thank you, Baba Tony. Hey, D, how you doing? Lou, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. All right. Makes sense to me too, brother. Love you guys.